please make sure you do that. If you want La Liga content, you want me. Oh, Brendan! Brennan! My brother Brennan! Welcome to the family! Nah, that is a great finish. Exactly what I said before the game as well. I would love a Maddison goal, and this is the type of goal. Come here. Give it to him. Yeah. No. Isaiah, it's not game over. Brother, step by step. The first half, I like our job right here.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
I'm like Kim Min Jae. Please. Oh my Look, every time he gets the ball, where are the options? Go down the line. He was right fucking there. He was right there. Brighton have been 2+ behind in 79 games, and they have lost 73 of them and won only once. Don't let us be the second. Do not let us be the second. Oh my God. Who else can do this but us?
You already know what time it is. Sunday night's just got a little bit better. To my left is the one and only Culture Cams, the cult hero. Of course, it's myself, Maze, the host of most. And to my right is very disgruntled, very angry, disappointed, disheveled Fuad Kadani.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, I have officially relaunched the Hugger Spud campaign cam.
Oh!
We have officially rolled out Hugger Spud 2024.
Hugger Spud.
We're back.
We are back.
We are back. You know, October.
But nowadays we got to find something for the inhaler. We got to get a hashtag for the inhaler. Honestly, this is becoming
hashtag breathe.
Yeah, this is becoming a staple for Fuad now. Inhaler.
Wow. Fuad's inhaler is like, you know the WWE wrestlers when they used to wear the neck brace?
Yeah.
And they used to come in like this. So you see
yeah.
Oh, listen, man. As you know, FCM, as is custom round here. In fact, before we go anywhere, like, share, subscribe, algorithm. Listen, I'm going to go straight with a super chat because I don't even like this attitude, but I respect it. Adonit says, hold tight the free. Oh, wait, never mind. It gets like that. It gets like that.
Nasty work.
It gets
like that.
It gets like that.
Nah,
gets like that.
That's sick.
It gets like that. Listen, hold tight the 3-point collectors. If your team collected 3 points, hold tight you guys, innit? Hold tight the participants as well, you know.
Yeah, good day.
To participate. You get me? Hold tight the team that had licks.
Licks.
Oh my gosh. What did you hold to Brighton?
What was it? I think it was 2-1 now. I think
2-1.
I think so. Maybe.
3-2. I'm just happy
you guys got out of there.
They got out of there quickly.
What did I tell you last week?
Was how does it feel to lose to a manager that you're probably in the same uni class with? That's where I wanted to start. Because you know who's going on about football manager? I've won. I've won football manager.
This is real life.
Your age mates, are slapping up your team.
Bro, man talking about I took my Yorker to the attack. No one cares, bro. He's taking Brighton in real life. 3 points on your head.
Slap it up.
Bro, in school, you used to probably bully this youth, bro. Now he's bullying you. He's ruining your life. He's ruining your life, bro.
Don't kill me. Is that what was started?
No. Wait, this is... came out. You know, he was like, oh yeah, you know, we've got the best kits in the league. Came out with, come on, I didn't see your team out there. I ain't come off. I didn't see him in the second half.
You know, in school, you know when they used to say, oh, back then they used to bully me. Now it's like, beat it, chick. That's what it is. Fred used to bully him. Now it's like, beat it, man. Beat it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Hey, Fred.
Wicked, bro. The game is wicked, man. It's cruel, brother. It's cruel. My own age mates disgracing me like that, but it's not even that, bro. It's.
Wait, sorry, I got more. How's man went and split that? And they split his team.
Hey, what? Split that is kind of. It's on the border, by the way. Split that.
Bread, bro. We're splitting bread, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Split that is a bit on the border. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know what I mean?
No, big up split that, man. That's northwest greatness, but still, you can't wear split that and then your team just gets split up.
Wow, mate.
Nah, bro. It's facts, bro. It's facts, and it's one of them results that's, bruv. It's like, do you remember West Ham a couple years ago? Lanzini, last minute screamer.
Oh yeah.
NS Mora. Do you remember Carlo Ancelotti sipping?
Oh yeah.
That's what it feels like, bro. One of them nasty results, bro. And I'm sure comment section is flooded with the holds, the laughing emojis. Listen, get your links on. I'm sure even the United fans last week, they didn't forget. I'm sure. Do your thing,
100%.
This is one of those results we can't say nothing.
What was the stat you mentioned on your stream?
That was basically Brighton had been behind in games by 2+ goals 79 times, and they lost 73 of them and only won once. And I was saying throughout that stream, shut the hell up. You shut the hell up, yeah? We're not even going to show Carol what you just did there, but you shut the hell up. Yeah? And they'd only won once, and I kept saying throughout the stream, I hate it when they put these stats in the corner.
Yeah.
Because it only leads to one thing. And lo and behold, you could just see it. And it was one of those typical games where, you know, the cliche line of, it's a game of two halves. Bro, it actually was a game. Because the first half, wow, I was sat there gleaming, bro. Ear to ear. I said, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at my team. We playing ball. Look at my defense. Look at my Solanke. Assisting goals, Brennan 6 and 6. I said, Madison Gunn. Everyone's involved. It was a good time. It didn't last long. It took a minute and a half in the second half before reality started to sink in. And this game, that's exactly what it was, bro. A reality check.
Can I read something?
Go for it.
10. This is the 10th time that Tottenham have lost a Premier League game in which they led by 2+ goals. The first club to hit double figures for this, and at least 3 or more than any other side in the competition's history. Spursy.
History of the Tottenham.
I was just about to
History
say,
of the Tottenham.
there's some nasty phrase that was put out into the word a few years ago. And it's games like this why you can never shake this tag. It's games like this why you struggle to break out of this hoodoo, whatever it is, bro. Because I'm sorry, there is no acceptable scenario where you go in 2-0 and you bottle it in 15 minutes. You could say second half. It was 15 minutes, bro. 1, 2, 3. And it wasn't just the way it happened. Bro, look at the goals. It took maybe 2 passes. The first one, did you see it? Van der Ven completely misses the ball.
He had a howler today.
Udogi had a howler.
Yeah.
Porro had a howler. Romero had the whole back line. If you saw halftime, I sat there. I was like, yo, we only conceded 5 goals this year, guys. Second best defense in the league. One boys are cooking. Reality check. And this is why you can never get too high with Tottenham. Let me not say get too low, because you can. You can never get too high with Tottenham because it's games like this where they remind you who they are. They remind you where they sit in the hierarchy. And it's games like this, I thought Ange kind of, you know, maybe got rid of our system. But there is still work to be done. And today, I'm sorry, that is disgusting, bro. Whatever flame you don't want to give, whatever L's you want to throw around, we have to hold it, I'm afraid.
Listen, and
we have to hold that one.
I feel
disgusting.
Ange, you can't good day mate your way to mentality.
You
can't good day mate your way to mentality.
Season,
you can't highline your way to mentality. You got to actually instill something, because I feel like this whole Spursy tag, it's almost becoming like a get out of jail card for Spurs. Because it's kind of like, oh, it's Spursy, what do you expect? No, I do not expect you.
Nah.
Because we've been saying for the last few weeks that Brighton are piss poor. I think Chris Sutton in comms was saying this is like the Highland derby. Like both teams have this sort of tendency of just doing stuff that's just extremely naive. You can probably tolerate it more from Brighton because they've got a younger manager and the stuff they do.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, man. To be 2-0 up and to be dominant as well. It's not just you're 2-0 up, you're dominant. Yeah? And then to concede 3 goals that quickly. Can't just say that, it's the players. Can't just say it's the history of the club. That is a serious indictment on just everyone involved. That's shambolic.
And
that's horrid.
And I agree with that part as well. It's like, for me, I definitely think that's more on the players. But where it's on Ange is you see 3 goals go in 15 minutes, bro.
Make no sense.
You make no changes whatsoever.
Yeah.
You wait another 10 minutes after the 3rd goal has gone in before you make a double substitution. Why is it so long for you to be actually proactive? That's not even reactive. That's delayed reaction. What are we doing here? So for me, it's like, that part I will blame for him. But I'm sorry, that drop off in the second half, that entire back line and Bentancur, take a good, long, hard look in the mirror today, lads, when you go home. Don't look at your kids. Don't smile and, daddies. Shut up, brother. Go in the bathroom and take a good, long, hard fucking look in the mirror.
Do you hate parenthood?
Yo.
Do you hate parenthood?
This is why I spoke about it. Priorities. This should be the priority.
Oh my God. Let me say, listen, the thing is, right, listen, realistically, I never really care. Like, you know, I've always thought Spurs are like the little bros to us, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Give me Sheringham, you know, give me Carrick, you know, give me Berbatov. You know, I've always seen them kind of like that. But so I never really care when Spurs are good or when they're bad. I never really mind. But this last week, and I said, laugh now, cry later, because I know with Spurs, right? This last week, I had to listen to expressions, call me on live stream, saying all sorts, Carlton Banks, da-da-da-da. When he looks like Beanie Man, and he's saying this to me, then I've got Fuad Kadani in my face, chatting rubbish, 24/7. Then I got Tobes cheerleading like, yeah, I'm glad for my boy Fuad, smack up that cams you. Tabbin Tobes is currently at airport, threatening to blow it up.
I think they've detained him. He's on
the list.
I don't condone what Tabbin Tobes.
No, wait, I'll say it. Tabbin Tobes is currently a flight risk. Somebody remove his passport.
Young Fug.
Bro, all of them. He is a flight. Remove his passport. He literally said, I'm about to blow the roof of this airport off. These are words you cannot say in 2024 at an airport. And then I had to sit next to Abby. You know, me and Abby, we don't really cross paths too much. But I came on the Thursday weekend preview to listen to her say, 4-0 to Aston Villa against Man United and talk with chest. I couldn't believe it. I was looking at it. I was like, this is really life. This is really life where Abby is talking with this chest to me. I'm like, nah. This is what Ten Hag's done to my club. But I knew. You see, as you know that great quote where about Arsenal and say, all you have to do is wait. With Spurs, you don't even have to wait long. Just blink. In a blink of an eye, it's going to be back to being Spurs. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing. When I saw it happen, I wasn't even truly surprised. I just sat there and I was like, you know what? They might bottle this. When it got to 2-1, you knew, because this is what Spurs do. So now I'm going to enjoy. I didn't even finish. All I saw was Tobes talking about he's going to blow airports up.
He said, yep.
I saw expressions. You know the typical, oh my God, why? My mum made me support the club. Mum, why did you do this? Do you know what I mean? All of that. I'm going to go and watch that. Fuad, I know what Fuad's going to do.
This club's killing me.
Look at the hammer on him.
This club's killing me.
Look.
This club's killing me.
I know what he's going to do. I know Spurs fans' characteristics.
Killing us.
Yeah. I know all their characteristics. And I'm going to enjoy all their content, mate. That's what I'm going to do. I love it, and especially it's even better because we didn't even lose. So I'll just take that. I'll take that. But sorry, mate. You know what I mean?
It's an international.
I saw my man at the beginning of the game. Ange talk about. They said, "Oh, what are you going to do to control the game?" And he said, "No, we're not going to do anything, mate. Like it's entertaining for the."
Yep.
I don't think he thought it was going to hit him like this, bro. Hey, I'm loving it.
You know,
I mean, what's that song that he sings? Oh, na 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 na. The kangaroo, oozing. whatever expression sings, bro. I'm loving big engines.
I'm getting angry now.
I'm loving big engines.
You see, guys lose one game, yeah, and this is how they react.
Nah.
They can't handle it.
Bro, you see expressions, yeah. I tweeted, I
You
said,
are
listen.
the worst person I know. I swear to
The
God.
statement he's gonna drop
I swear you're the worst person.
after this game, yeah. At least the Grammy nomination, or at least the mobile, because I just know the lines are just gonna be. He's just gonna just lose his whole head, bro. 2-0 up, 3-2.
Oh gosh, I love it, man.
Hurts a lot.
I love it. You know when you build, you know sometimes you know when Arsenal randomly had beef with Brighton,
Yeah.
and you lot had beef with Brighton as well. You know when you just a rival just comes from nowhere. Like I liked Spurs, but in the last week I just couldn't believe the audacity. I grew up on Sir Alex saying, "Lads, it's just
Spurs.
Tottenham." Do you know what Fuad said to me last week?
It's just United.
It's just United.
I was right
United.
though. Was I not right?
It's just United.
Was
Can you believe this? Can you believe this? Never in my life will that happen again. Never in my life will I allow you to speak like
my
even
God.
if I have to be shameless, I will fight because I know Spurs have something like this coming up soon, man. So listen, I'm loving it.
It's a fat L.
You know what? Fair son. Kansas is basking in glory.
Yeah, mate.
You knew last week. The last week was we made him suffer. I can't lie. Get your legs on.
I don't even know what to say for Spurs, man. Literally, it's just when you break it down. Like everyone's been like, "Oh, Matoma's dead. Matoma fell off this, whatever." Pops up, involved in the first goal, assist for the second one.
Minte. People are saying, bro,
Mint-
you don't know what you're gonna get with
yeah,
Minte.
Minte.
Bro,
Pops up with a goal.
I literally said at the start of the watch, I said, bro, you don't know which Minte is gonna turn up. I said, today I know,
Bro.
Today I know.
The funniest thing is Welbeck as well. Like man did it for both of his old clubs. He said, "I'm representing for everybody." Right now.
71
on
goals. He's got 71 goals. You reckon he'll ever get to the Premier 100 club? 30, I don't know. So, I mean, if it took you 15 years to get 70,
so.
it was gonna be hard to get
He
30 more.
Just recently got 100 all comps, but
Yeah, it's all
I
good.
think the issue with Welbeck is he's in full flow right now, but with the way Brighton invest in strikers and whatnot, I don't see him being there for another 2, 3, 4 seasons. I don't know if he gets another Prem move to again get the 10 goals, like the Chris Wood 10 goals. But I mean, call it what it is. That he's restoring the feeling, boy. Like, I'm happy for him. I don't know what more to say on this Spurs thing. Like honestly, I'll be so real with you. Yeah? I'm not even shocked. I'm not even disappointed. I'm just kind of like, so what's the point? What's the point? Before that game kicked off, I was having a conversation with a Chelsea fan.
yeah.
And the Chelsea fan was saying that, big up Yasin, he was saying that the top 3, which we'll get into, is pretty much settled. You could potentially have a 3-horse race there, little horse, if you want to call one of them a little horse. The 4th position, Man United seem to have forfeited their entry point into it. So you have Spurs, who probably should be contenders for it based on what they usually do. Newcastle, we're not too sure what's going on them. Villa, they're going to have Europe. And Chelsea. And his point was he thinks that Spurs look better than us. And I was thinking to myself, the only difference is that Spurs are in year 2 of their project. If you look at Chelsea, like, we have a bad defence. We don't have your established defence. We have something that's trying to make work. I don't think we do that. Concede 3 goals for fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, whether it's Ange's tactics, whether it's just Spurs mentality, but damn, like
That was a bottling, bro.
bro.
It's
Spurs actually can't ever look forward to something.
And the thing is, just like you said there, that's what I feel like most Spurs fans were hoping for this season was close the gap on those above us. All right, cool, we're going to try and qualify for top 4, but at least Liverpool, Arsenal, City, see if we can reduce the gap there. Performances like this that's why I said it's a reality check, bro. It just lets you know, nah. You're still closer to the mix of Villa and United, and you're going to be battling with them for this season for that top 4 spot than you think you're going to be anywhere close to them top 3. So, bro, it's just one of those typical results. You almost feel like you see one of them with Spurs almost every year, and this was almost like that overdue one, if you like, but no excuse for it, bro.
Let me ask you this question. What did
Ange
said? What did he say a few weeks back about the second season thing? He's going to wins a trophy in the second season.
I usually win a trophy in my second season, mate.
Cam,
He must.
ask him the question, please.
What's the question?
Ange said that he wins a trophy in his second season, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you winning a trophy this season?
You and me are both waiting for the answer to that question, brother. I'm telling you.
Are you winning one?
Because that was the hope this year. Remember, I sat here optimistic, talking about, I know I got a bunch of 18-year-olds, but they're high talent, and we should be going for the cups. Games like this make me anxious. Games like even the Europa League, the first 2 Europa League games, Karabag and Fenerbahce, you're thinking, Spurs have won those. Comfortable. Go and watch those games and tell me if they were comfortable. Fenerbahce should have been out of sight in the first 15 minutes. So time and time again, brother, we are reminded. And that's why I said to you, this season, the most important thing is evolution with Ange, bro. I can't be seeing the same naivety, the same lack of proactiveness that I saw last year. We need to see you move on, and I need to see that trophy.
It's trophies.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Remember last
He said it, not me.
Remember last week when I said, I was laughing my head off that they said that Man United are second favourites for the Europa League. You know what this guy said? Of course. I said, it was even funny that Tottenham. He said, of course we should be first. Of course we should. Now he's telling me, go and watch the Carabao.
I don't get nervous.
Bro.
I'm starting to get a bit shaky. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, you hear, man? Man's talking about revolution, evolution at Cock Franklin.
Hey.
Do you want a revolution? Get out of here, man. You must. You must win something. You must win something. How long has it been, bro?
2008.
Bro, you must win something.
I hope so.
You can win something.
I hope so.
Now, honestly, I would take a bad league season if I was Spurs to win a cup.
Yeah, just to feel something.
I'll take that.
Just to feel something.
But one thing that you don't want, one thing that Ange needs to install, regardless of attacking play, regardless of entertainment, the one thing that Spurs never have is steel.
Grit.
It's
cojones.
Actually, you know what? Let me not say never. In that little Poch run, when you guys were good, most solid defense in the league for 2 years straight. I think it was
back to back.
That's the only time I've seen Spurs. Every other manager, Wandy Ramos, Harry Redknapp, everything. Spurs have always been this team where they just want to swashbuckle, yeah, and it's soft underbelly. You know what I mean? People used to aim that at Arsenal, and Arteta's come in and kind of shored it up, and now you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Spurs need to do that. Spurs, it's too much like Ange, the thing that I don't understand, like you listen to Ange, he's a serious
He's real man, yeah. Ange is a real man.
Yeah, he's a serious man, so I don't understand why he can sit there and watch stuff like this happen. It doesn't make sense to me, bro.
The question I'll ask you is, obviously we know that with Ange, part of his footballing philosophy makes him susceptible to conceding goals, etc. You mentioned Poch, right? When I think of that Poch team, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, if you start listing, there's real men galore throughout the team. Is this Spurs sort of lack of skill because of the profiles within the team?
That's the funny thing is when I actually look at the profiles, I'm like, we have reminiscent of that. Like when I look at a Toby and Jan, I look at a Romero and Van Ven, and I'm like, you guys could be of that ilk, in my opinion. I look at a Porro and a Udogie, I'm like, Rosen, Walker, what they were at Spurs. You can replicate that. But that's where I feel like the system last year was handicapping them a lot. Last year we had injuries. I feel like, I think they played only 15 games together as a unit. So this season was meant to be like, all right, let me see improvements of that. And up until this game, it was like 5 goals conceded, second best record in the league. I thought we were headed towards what you're saying, that kind of solidity that Arteta managed to bring, because the year before when they had Socrates and that in the first year, it was leaking. But he shored it up, and this is what I was looking for. But then that second half, bro, it was the fact that it was every single one of the defenders was at fault for something. And I was just like, oh no, we still have work to do. Do you know what I mean? So listen, I hope it's just a bump in the road and a blip, because we were 5-5 before this. So I hope it was just kind of like, oh, okay, we just had an off second half. But that was one of those. Hold on, is he still here? All right, cool. We have work to do. So reality check, man.
Facts. Let me go through these super chats. There's quite a few. Aaron Paul K says, all you Spurs fans, stay humble here. Stay humble. King,
do you know what? The one thing about Arsenal,
they spin the block.
They took that line and they've been battering him the past 2 weeks.
King G says, watching Fua doing the Wenger with his hoodie.
Bro, literally, man was fighting his zipper, bro. Man's trying to blame the cloth.
You know when life is just pissing you off, I've thrown my hat, and I'm trying to look for it. I can't find it. Then I'll sit back down. I'm like, all right, let me at least put my hoodie up. Bro, the string, why is the string tied in the extra bolt? I'm like, nah, you're doing this on purpose.
Stuart 8086 says, biggest myth in football, Tottenham's defence. Rigo's. Why is your name Rigo's mum? I don't understand. But Chance Ange wins something in his second season. The graph is pointing down. We've just discussed that. Malachi P says, in your 40 years watching Spurs, do you not get bored? Serious question. Anyway, Cams.
Serious.
Has more.
What did he say? How many years?
Serious. Yeah, ask him that.
Why
Ask
are you
him
doing
that.
that? Why is he adding like 10 years to my year?
We say?
Man said 40
10
years.
years? Come on.
And then Cam, I don't understand this bit. It
Tell
says,
the people, bro. Tell the people, bro.
serious question anyway. Cams, more car prop and you get your money.
Who?
Car, KR prop. Do you know who that is?
Who the hell is that?
Malachi, send some more money and let us know what we're talking
Who the
about.
hell is Car?
I don't know.
Maybe Kai. Maybe he's talking about Kai.
Havertz.
Maybe he's talking about Kai Havertz.
Okay,
yeah.
maybe.
Kai. Yeah, he's talking about Kai Havertz.
We speak about Kai Havertz. Taylor says bazookas to inhalers, footballers and humbler.
Hey.
Bazookas to
Oi,
inhalers.
that's crazy.
Footballer is a humbler.
That's crazy.
Hey, listen, I'll still beat all of you man in the race, innit? What?
Yeah, I don't know, mate.
Don't know about that, man.
no,
Rigo's
no.
mum
You also got
says
10k, come link me. Come link me. You
Your
also got
knees ain't got
10k.
that. You ain't got 10k in your knees no more.
Say swear.
You ain't got that in your knees no more,
on,
man.
Fam, you got that Van de Ven hamstring, man. You don't want to do that, bro. You don't want to
got
do
that,
that.
man. You ain't got
Rigo's
that.
mum says, I hope the Dons still got that violist number.
It's true, you
Boy.
know. Oi,
Boy.
KG.
Hey, that violist is on retainer, boy.
You know
That
what I'm
DS Sports
saying?
are paying
Aye.
for all the Christmas presents this year.
See expressions there.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
You got something wicked coming.
Yeah,
he's
he's
cooked.
got something dangerous coming.
He's cooked.
You know, KG can sing as well.
Yeah.
KG about
It's
some
international breaking
serious
ball.
vocals,
Bro.
boy.
You might bring Shadrach with him.
Bro, you got rollerblading up in here, bro.
Tim AFC says, Fuad, you prepared to take your statement back. Spurs defense over Arsenal. Massive L.
Bro, you get this every 2 weeks.
Yeah, fam.
The infamous picture, both hands up. They said, put your hands up, who do you think says that? Both hands up.
Fuad, don't let them cook you. Mr. Draw at home to
man.
10-minute Forest and Mr. 14th in the table. First and foremost, Forest have like the best defensive record or second best defensive record in the
So
league.
you could really.
And it was like 10
men then.
and it was like 10 minutes for like 10 minutes. Second of all,
Punish, please.
if you
support Spurs-
we tried.
Punish,
We
please.
tried. What did they
Man
say?
said 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
What
10 minutes.
what did
That's
Joseph?
enough time.
What did Joseph say?
What did he say?
I'm not saying you have to win, but you cannot lose.
Yeah, shout out, mate. He was saying that against before he played Barcelona, mate, not Nottingham Forest.
Fam, you see what Nuno said?
Oh, I love it, mate.
Shameless.
Get out of here,
London
mate.
Noma says fraud. I mean, Fuad, you said 2 seasons ago, Destiny the dog Udogie is a future Real Madrid club. Man has jinxed him since then. Very slow decline.
What?
They said that you propped up Udogie for Madrid, but he's been on the decline
about
too.
that.
Madrid, no, he ain't got enough tech for Madrid. He lacks the tech.
Furlong Mendy.
True. But you know, he's not gonna be there too long. He's
Furlong
not-
Mendy running around there,
Yeah,
trust me.
he ain't gonna
we
be
can
there
make
too
a career,
long.
bro. We'll be good.
Lamin C says, talking smoke, but you run to the inhalers when the dust settles. F-Biz, your chain is on tour. Tell this dabbing ass guy to tuck his chain in next time. AFC, we press triggers. We not press people buttons.
Yo,
Hey, you know what, Bez?
man turned
I like
Arsenal
it,
into
I
a
like
gang,
it.
you know. Man
I like
talking
it.
gang talk, you know.
I like it when the super chat's got a good gusto.
I said, be easy. We'll put
Bro,
a man to the
man
box.
said your chain's on tour, you
So when
know.
the dust settles, you reach an inhaler.
Sheikh Abdulaziz says FDD, aka Bradley Abdullah Bakola, your chain has been passed around too many times. When will it end?
Bruh, true.
Shady Shake says, which defense you guys prefer now, LFC or Arsenal? We're going to get into that. Malachi P
Ooh.
says, no hate. I saw people saying you were 46, so I ran with it. Is Mickey better than Ethan?
Who's Ethan?
Don't tell me he's comparing Mickey Van der Ven to no one.
No, Mickey Moore. Mickey Moore and Ethan
my God.
Murray.
Mikey,
Come on, man.
Mikey.
Sorry.
Let the kids prosper,
Yeah,
man.
but
We
he
ain't doing
wrote
comparisons.
Mickey, that's
We're
right.
doing comparisons after 15
Mikey's
games.
good. He's not better than Ethan.
Let Mikey
Not
chill,
better.
man.
But
Let him do
he's
his
good.
thing, bro.
All right, cool. So that's the corn. In fact, there might be more corn for you.
Bro,
listen,
this
we've got
ain't gonna
like
end, bro.
we've got like 6,000 here. We're only on 1,000 likes. Run the
Come
likes
on,
up.
let's get the likes up, man.
Let's get likes up.
Help the algorithm.
Listen,
Boost that.
I want to quickly give you a shout out.
Oh.
Did a big interview this week.
Oh, thank you.
Spoke to Tony Rudiger.
Yes.
Obviously, the comments that came from that spurred a lot of conversation.
Yeah.
But I want to use it as a segue to discuss sort of the Premier League at the moment. Rudiger was saying that he likes Saliba and he thinks that Saliba's a future Madrid player. Mm-hmm. Got me thinking about centre backs, defensive units, Premier League. 2 of the top 3 teams at the moment have very stellar defences. Liverpool have only conceded 2 goals, I believe it is. So far this season, obviously Arsenal doing what Arsenal are doing. as this super chat was, Shady Shake, you've actually taken the words out of my mouth. Which defense do you guys prefer now, LFC or Arsenal? Let's talk about the whole units. I wanted us to do two things: talk about the units, talk about the individuals, but talk about like how each team is actually defending as well.
To quickly expand on that, the Rudiger actually said, so with the clip that went out was when he was talking about Saliba and Gabriel.
Yeah.
But on the clip that didn't go out, but I'm sure a lot of people watched the full episode. Yeah. On there, he actually says Van Dijk is top 3.
Yeah.
And he actually says Konate is very underrated.
Yeah.
So in and amongst his top 5, he had Konate, Van Dijk. I think he had Ruben Diaz. So he had Ruben Diaz, Van Dijk, Konate, Saliba and Gabriel. So he had 2 Arsenal, 2 Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it is a good conversation. Do you know what I mean? I remember me and Fuad were having this conversation about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, about who would take. Or was it SBS maybe? Or was it here as well? Yeah. So we were talking about that as well. And look, I think I gotta give respect because obviously 7 games in right now, they've only conceded 2 with Van Dijk and Konate. As 2 centre halves standalone, they are an extreme level. Like they are colossal. It's hard to think about many people getting past them, and it's clearly showing. If they can stay fit for the whole season, that's the key for Liverpool. You know what I mean? Them two. And the difference with them, and we have to be honest, the difference with them is they ain't playing with 4 centre-backs and two defensive midfielders in front of them. So you have got to give them that respect that they are defending in a different way to the way the Arsenal ones do.
Yeah.
However, I'm still going to give the nod to the Arsenal ones because of 3 years of consistency. This is the third, like, we're talking as if this is the first year. And I know Konate, but Konate is sometimes injured. I rate him as a standalone defender, but I just want to see them two as a unit for a whole season. I look at Gabriel and Saliba. This is the 3rd season where they look impenetrable. So I'm going to have to still go with them. But if somebody said Van Dijk, Konate, I wouldn't argue. There's not much neither of them can do, bro.
For me,
I
think
fast,
Konate,
they're
I've
strong,
just said...
they're tall, they're athletic, they're
not missing anything.
It's kind of peak, bro. So,
it's actually mad. But I think with Konate, that's the biggest thing. If he can stay fit this year, because I don't think we've had that one fully injury-free season.
No.
Said if he can give us one of those, I genuinely think there's a world-class centre-back there. And I think this season so far, the way he started it, him and Van Dijk, for me, have just been like absolute rocks. And that's not to discredit Saliba and Gabriel. I think they're incredible as well. But I think the way they've just started this season, I'm like, is this a sign of kind of what's to come? But as you say, the other two have kind of been the past 2 seasons. They've really put that kind of cemented themselves down, if you like. So I think I'm the other way. I'm kind of with more Virgil, Konate. But if someone did say Gabriel and Saliba, I had no cons with it. I genuinely think like the pool of centre-backs in the Premier League has probably never been higher, in my opinion, especially from like top to bottom all the way through. Bro, you can look at bottom half sides. They've got
Collins.
Bournemouth have Zeberni and
Crystal
Dean
Palace
and Easy.
Gay and Chalobah.
West Ham have Tadibo and bro, like the talent pool of centre backs, I think is very, very good, honestly.
Yeah, and I tweeted earlier today. I said that I like the fact that I'm seeing like the return of Uncle defending. Like if you know, you know. You know the little like they're small like so. Van Dijk for against Palace, what he did to Gay.
Yeah,
prime Uncle defending. Just sort of like let me just little like that stuff is just it's stuff that's not mentioned enough. But the reason why these two teams in particular are interesting is City have had a head up on not a head up, but they've built what they've built for so long. But I watched the Palace and Liverpool game and I saw a defensive duo. Solid. And even when you manage to get past that, what did you have? Goalkeeper that's ever reliable. You look at Arsenal. The few times you might manage to get past that defence, what do you have? Solid goalkeeper. But
in terms of as well what we're saying as well though, and the reason why I'm still gonna go with Arsenal, and I know you're going with Liverpool, but the reason why I'm still gonna go with it, Etihad, Villa Park. Who was the other team that they played? Spurs away. I mean, these guys have gone. They're like very battle tested at this moment right now. I think Liverpool. Onslaught says it himself. They haven't yet been fully tested.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see, especially in his system, etc. We're gonna see when they start playing teams that are are better. Let's keep it 100. So that's why I'm still going to go with that one. I know people are going to say, well, look at the way Arsenal played in them games and low block and blah, blah, blah. But there's no rule book to how you should defend.
Yeah.
Defending is defending. Whether a team does it in a low block or they do it in a high line. Nowadays, because it's seen that if you're a high line defender, it automatically means you're better. Now, that's not necessarily the case. However, I know it can help your team be more progressive in attack, and everyone wants that. But just because you know how to defending a low block or your team are defending a low block doesn't mean anything. Do you come from? But let's not act like Saliba and Gabriel can't do high lines. They do nearly every game. Just those ones they didn't. So I'm still going to go with them. But Van Dijk is looking like, regardless, left, small team or what, Van Dijk, he's looking better than last year. In my opinion.
Speak on it.
I actually genuinely think he's looking better than last year.
Bro.
Like, he's looking better than last year. He's looking. I'm not saying he's going back to 18, 19. He's not
Say
going
it,
back,
Kaz!
Say it! He's not going back to like. He's not. Listen, we all gonna say that level was
That's a unicorn.
lot. Yeah,
That's a unicorn.
Yeah.
But he's looking.
He's gone up a level from last year.
He's looking good
though.
again. He's looking fast again, and he's looking mobile. He's looking like elite.
The one thing I can say about Van Dijk is, and we have these conversations about centre halves.
Yeah.
The older you get to this phase where it's, you know what you can and can't do, and he perfects what he can do to a T. And because you've got a partner in Konate, you can do the other stuff.
Yeah.
And it works really well. And I feel like that's why the Gabriel and Saliba partnership is so interesting, because it feels like they're doing that at a very young age. Like, Saliba knows there's certain things, bro, you gonna do the scrap.
Yeah.
I'll do this. And the
With
fact
Virgil, though, you have to give him credit for kind of how he's adapted, because I feel like when he came back from the injury the first year, he was still trying to play at that level of he was before.
Exactly.
And his body was almost telling him,
you can't do that. Let's find
we
a
need to
different way.
tweak it a little bit. And I just feel like he's, not that his reading of the game needed improvement, but it's just gone up a level where I'm just like, bro, the way he reads the game now is
Let me give you a comparison.
Van Dijk,
You like this one as well. As his career progressed, his way of defending had to tune.
Yes.
Your boy, Ledley.
100%.
Ledley went through exactly the same thing, where his actual defending and his principles of his defending became so much more about intellect, because he knew that his body couldn't do certain things.
And both of them were very fast, very physical defenders beforehand.
Yeah.
But it's like now, it's like no. Let me use that brain a little bit more. And he's still got the physicality, as you say. He's getting back to that level as well. It's just
I would say
spooky.
we will have to we do have to wait until the big ones,
The big dogs,
the better attackers as well. Because look, with all due respect, I mean, when I saw like Nketiah, for example, come on. Nketiah is not going to get no change from Van Dijk and Konate. Like, I don't even have to watch the game to know that. Yeah, he almost scored from a Liverpool mistake or whatever it was, but he's not going to get much change. Do you know what I mean? Some of the players that they're kind of coming up against, you're not going to get much change from them with this level of centre half as Van Dijk and Konate. But let's see when they play, you know, Ollie Watkins and Haaland and you know, Arsenal, and even you lot are in form. You lot as attackers, you are scoring goals freely still. You know what I mean? Let's see when they play against it. Then you can really say, because no one's doubting their quality, but then you can really say, okay,
when it's war tested,
what's going on there? So that's why I'm still going. That's why I'm nodding on.
What I'll say, also, because it's been mentioned, they're not super chats, so it's mentioned a few bits in comments here. I think when you look at Konate, people probably often think Konate against Gabriel, that's sort of your comparison, and then it'll be like your Saliba against Virgil van Dijk, and it's more so because of like the aura, the composers and whatnot. The one thing that Virgil van Dijk definitely has and possesses in abundance more than all of those is the passing range. And you see it, how much of a weapon it is.
What's that?
That was one thing I think this year has gone
and you're
another
seeing it.
level.
And I feel like...
because before it was just he had the diagonal
Yeah.
where he could just unlock a defense.
Yeah.
But now he's doing these eye-the-needle passes where I'm like, when the hell did you watch Pirlo videos over the summer or something? Bro, it is incredible his passing, I can't lie to you.
Yeah, and I think that's what... In any conversation, I think a lot of the time people often think that people are discrediting Van Dijk, and it's never that. It's just that people have to accept that top tier level of Van Dijk was a moment in time, and you have to appreciate that for what it is. It's almost a discredit to him to try and compare this version of him to that, because
no one will ever reach that peak, man.
That version is what people are saying is the best defender you've ever seen in the Premier League. This is another iteration. That's what people are saying. I'm not saying, that's what...
No, not for me, but
how many videos is Virgil van Dijk best defender? How many times real...
Cam got to specify, not for me.
I'm not saying.
Okay, we get it.
So what I'm saying is, you almost have to look at, part that in your mind and look at current Virgil van Dijk and go, okay, this guy's class. But we mentioned, in terms of it looks like we're gearing up to a 3-horse title race. What do you guys think on that? Do you reckon it will be sustained by all 3 teams? Do you reckon that one team has more about them?
Same thing, I think. I think it's the same thing. And listen, I'm not even...
Same thing as last year?
No, same. Well, last year, Liverpool will be there or thereabouts, same like they were last year. But in terms of will they go on and win the league or whatever, I think it's the same thing as last year in terms of... No, that's what I was just saying about coming up against the better sides. We'll learn more about them. You know what I mean? Arne Slot is saying this. Just because it's coming from us doesn't mean it's bullshit. Arne Slot is saying himself, we haven't played against the top teams. We'll see where we are when we play against them. So we're all waiting to see that with Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? But otherwise, why not? Their squad seems to have the quality to do it. It's just about, let's see what they do in them games so we can really see the level. I know Arsenal's level. I know City's level. Liverpool is still where we're like, okay, are they going to be title or is it going to be third place again? You know? So let's see.
What do you think?
I think everyone wants to rush. I think they will be. No, I think they will be.
Win the league?
Not win the league, but I think they'll be I think I've got City to win the league until someone actually dislodges them. But I think they'll be in the mix just as much as Arsenal. I do think the Rodri injury is going to be an adaptation period for City, and that's where I'm looking at Arsenal and Liverpool. Can you guys capitalise while they're trying to figure this kind of thing out, if that makes sense? So Liverpool, as much as they've started well, keep it up, and I don't see why not.
You see, with what you just said now, I said you think that they're gonna be there. We've had this conversation for the last 2 weeks now, where we said that the antithesis of Pep is what defeats it. Do you think that Liverpool's new style of play probably makes them a bit more prized to call something? Because there's a bit more control. It's not so as gung ho. It looks like they still have weapons that can score goals. We're still not seeing a lot of like certain players come off the bench and whatnot. Like,
I don't even, and the funny thing is, I don't even feel like we've seen the full version of this on a Slot side, if that makes sense. Just because it's been positive, they haven't conceded a lot. Like, I feel like the last 2 games, creatively, it hasn't really clicked, if that makes sense. But they've still come out and got results. And I think previous years, Liverpool in a 12:30 kickoff versus Palace, it would not have gone well. And the fact that they're able to come away with that result, I'm kind of looking at, okay, that's one for the mentality, but maybe people won't look at it as like it's a big team or whatever like that. But for me, I thought that was a good win in that aspect.
You got to get through every team.
Yeah, but then, I don't know, I think when they play the better sides, we'll probably get a better gauge.
I like their build-up, though. They build up so nicely now.
And it's quick as well.
It's quick, It's quick. It's not too many passes. They build it up very quick, whether it's down the side to Robertson, whether it's down the side to
I was going to say,
Van Dijk.
Previously, it always felt like they were like almost like a wing-based team. Now it's like, bro, it can come from any side. They play through the middle. They can play through the middle with Gravenberch. They play through the centre-halves. They play through, or if they need to go diagonal, if they need to go to the full-backs, they do. So they build up swiftly now. Like I think it was Salah ended up having a shot. The move that they did, I was like, Liverpool popping it. A pass went into the middle. Gravenberch turned, passed it. I was like,
it's the small bits for me. It's the small bits of quality as well. Like, I think before that goal, I think it's Simicast that plays this sort of like.
He played well.
I said, okay.
I thought he was like, what the hell's he still doing here after the summer?
I was like, okay, that's how you feel. So like, you can tell that there's some confidence there. I want to speak about Arsenal though, because obviously a lot of people have been criticising Bukayo Saka for corners and stuff like that, and then now it's turned into this thing where it's become a thing where like if your team doesn't have someone that can beat the first man out of corners, you can't chat to. It's becoming
he's got Eriksen, so.
But there's someone I want to speak about as well, who's Kai Havertz. Troops actually made a really good bit of analysis where he was saying that Arsenal didn't sign Chelsea Kai Havertz the same way that Chelsea have not signed, can't remember who it was, but United have signed the Chelsea Mount, like based on how it was. No, he was saying that Chelsea haven't signed United's Sancho. And it made me think, because ultimately...
So he's saying Chelsea haven't signed United Sancho.
He was saying Chelsea...
Arsenal haven't signed Chelsea's Havertz.
But
so what Sancho did you lot sign?
That's what he said.
Oh, they're jumping the gun.
Let them cook. Let them cook.
I'm going to let it go.
You know, this is one of those beautiful ones you can swing back on.
They're jumping the gun.
That's what he said.
Anyway, all right.
Sancho, for me, still needs more time to actually show what there is. But with the Havertz one, Havertz has now scored in 6 consecutive home games, or maybe it's 7. He's tied with Van Persie for doing that for them. It looks like he's got this grip between his teeth. There's not any talk about, we need a centre forward now. He seems to be at home there. And it made me realise that, profiling and how you get your players in is super important. Like, for what anyone had questions of Arteta, everyone that he's brought into that team, right now, if you look at it, is fitting what he needs them to do.
Yeah.
I guess the question I have for you guys is, if you look at their team and look at how they're performing, do you feel like with what they've got now, they can do better in those head-to-heads? Because we've seen what's against City.
I mean, Arsenal are proven now in the big games. That's the thing about Arsenal. They're proven in the big game. Like, the funniest thing about Arsenal, in like nearly all of their metrics for everything,
They're top.
it's like good enough to win the league. They just haven't. Like, no, that's just the reality. It's hard to look at any of their stats and be like, oh, that's where they didn't win it. They score a lot. They concede less. They're always up there in the XG. They're always on the against XG. They're at the bottom. You know what I mean? It's always good statistically. Really and truly, they just haven't got over the line for one reason or another. And I think now we're getting to that stage of fully just functional Arsenal. I do think as a pure entertainment value Arsenal, I remember I was talking about, I literally, 2 seasons ago when Arsenal came through Jesus, Zinchenko, I did a video basically talking about I would rather watch Arsenal than Man City. Like, I think they're the most entertaining team in the league, blah, blah, blah. I haven't really thought about who's the most entertaining. Chelsea are kind of entertaining and stuff now, but Arsenal now have kind of gone into that functional, effective. That's it now. I don't really sit there and enjoy Arsenal games anymore, but they've got one mission on their mind, and that's to win the league. That's it, really. And whether it comes from a cross, whether it comes from a corner, they're just going to try and do it that way. So a lot of the times, people are going to walk away from Arsenal games and be like, are they that good, though? Are they that good? But at the end of the day, you're going to look at the table and see them at the top, pretty much. You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. I remember one of my boys was saying, it's very much like Liverpool in 1920. I mean, remember 17-18, wow. 18-19, wow. And then it got to 1920 and we started saying, all they do is cross, man. Just Trent whipping it.
But I remember
Trent whipping it. And I remember Saka took like 10 crosses before he ended up getting that assist from Martinelli. Do you know what I mean?
But I remember like Jose's Chelsea, where they would... I think the issue is some people are saying maybe they're playing like this too early, too soon. But of course, with some of the away fixtures they've had, maybe they're not at fault for that. But I remember like Jose's Chelsea team, where the first half of the season it was 4-0, 5-0, swashbuckling football. And then I think it was a game after Swansea or something like that in January. And he just said, nope. Grind mode.
No, it's after you, man.
Was it after us?
You got beat them.
And he just went, okay, now it's just grind time. And I think some people might be saying, are you in grind mode almost too early, if that makes sense?
I wouldn't. You could. I wouldn't say it's grind mode, but it is like
You got to do what.
Let's just win by any means.
Win by any means.
So
it is win by any means now. It is for
the
sure.
reason why I say you have to remember, we've just come off of the Euros, where he deliberately has a smaller squad. 2 of your main players have got to the final of that. You've got to remember we said it. I feel like there's going to be times in the year where you're going to see certain Arsenal players you won't see them for 2 weeks because it's been like you're not playing this game because you need to rest. It is grind mode. I think he knows more than anyone else that in order to win this, we can't have any lapses in concentration. We can't have any lapses in our planning. We have to go meticulously week by week by week. And it's interesting. That's why you don't see a Ben White in this team and then you see Calafiori building up. You see Timber building up. Like they're doing things specifically.
Timber,
your Dutch boys, golden generation.
Hey, that's what we need. Xerxes, please wake up. Please wake up.
He's looking kind of.
But nah,
right
Timber.
He's a player. But it's like a new signing.
The thing is, Odegaard's out as well. So when he comes back, that's going to obviously be a boost for them as well. Because right now, when you're looking at Arsenal, a lot of the ball is now, they're kind of giving it to Saka to create. And most of the time it's going to be a cross, but they're giving it to him a lot. He's kind of like the ball dominant one now. Saka's always been the safe.
Odegaard was always the creative linchpin as well, and they don't have a natural like-for-like replacement with that. What was interesting for me though in that game, seeing Havertz's performances, seeing Jesus as well, it's so mad how Man City outgrew Jesus and Zinchenko. And now we're at the point where Arsenal have also outgrown Jesus and Zinchenko. And initially when they came in, it was like, yo, these guys have got 4 titles. They're going to help us push. And it was like, Pep was actually right this whole time. Havertz has shown what it takes to kind of be that leading.
Culture comes to you can only go you can only go so far when certain players are your top players. It's what you said about Bruno.
Arsenal's
level has outgrown a ceiling where
for Jesus and Zinchenko.
Yeah.
it's outgrown that, and that's why like
once upon a time it was wait for injuries and everything.
Like these guys, like Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus, as people say, everyone now says floor and ceiling. They lifted the floor. The ceiling was capped. Now you move them on, and Arsenal are better for it. Do you know what I mean? They're better for it. Jesus and Zinchenko, I'll be surprised to see them there next season.
Yeah,
facts.
Well, you mentioned Odegaard. There's been a lot of conversation in terms of how Arsenal's approach has been without him. I know you say he's their creative linchpin. What have you made of that? A lot of people saying that Trossard looks good in the middle, Saka's been more creative and whatnot. Like there's sort of like, maybe when you've got someone that's like that and so intricate to what you do, you look for him so much. They've had to find other routes. What have you made of that?
They still need Odegaard.
I agree as well.
They still need Odegaard. All of this talk that like, Saka looks more creative. Look at Saka's stats. They still need Odegaard, bro. Odegaard's still one of your best players, probably in a top 3, top 4 best player in the club. Facts. He's a captain. They still need him. So any talk about like life is good without Odegaard, come on, allow it. That's just an agenda, in my opinion. Odegaard's a top player. They need him. You know what I mean? They need him because it'll come down. Haven't we seen already? Like, I know Odegaard was playing in them games, but it'll come down to 1 or 2 or 3 games for why this team won't win the league. Or, you know what I mean? Even City, for Liverpool, whoever, it's going to come down a few games for why you won't win the league. And if Odegaard's not there, you're going to be saying, if we had Odegaard, the creativity, if we had...
definitely.
Odegaard needs to be back in. There's no Arsenal going forward without Odegaard, bro.
Gonna read his super chats quickly, then I'll ask you a quick question about Arteta before we go to City. T Laos 91 says Spurs ain't won a trophy since Diddy was Puff Daddy. Crazy.
That's crazy. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. He changed his name.
I don't know,
Bad Boys for Life. When did that come out? I was like 06, bro. He was P Diddy by then already, man.
Was he?
Yeah, bro.
Not the
Puff was 90s, man. Puff was 90s, bro,
Puff
man.
Was 90s still.
Come on, man. Get your facts straight, bro.
Come on. You showed your age, man. Ruled it off.
Hey, go on.
Hey, that's so funny.
I was in Oceania. This guy showed his age.
That's a bigger fish.
Don't kill me. Aye.
What?
Real London heritage. If you remember Chakadero,
man said bigger fish. What was the one at what's the one in Campbell? What was that?
Taking the babes to Chakadero, yeah.
You know the Campbell spot? The spot
Game
that was in
changer.
Campbell. That club. What was that called? Anyway, I'm going
Ministry of Sound.
Nah, not Ministry of Sound. That's Elephant and Castle, man. Demo585 says Kanat and Diaz were an afterthought. I don't know if he was talking about your thing. George says, Phil, don't let me catch you at the live show. Big up the live show. If you ain't got tickets, then you're missing out.
Don't let me catch you.
Hey, don't let me catch you, brother. Yeah? Now I know your name. I'm asking everyone, what's your name?
This is a mad name. Nyashi Nyashes Diaz has already been back to his best. It's a shame that he is a cheater in Cal.
That he has a cheater dog.
Yeah, Kyle Walker. I can't lie. Kyle Walker centre back.
Yeah, that's shot.
Can't believe some man was suggesting him for England at centre back. Crazy.
Rigo's mom says last time Spurs won the trophy, IG didn't exist. Last time they won the league, internet didn't exist. Fred, why did Spurs? They're trolling you at this point.
That's factual still. I can't lie. Fair play.
The internet didn't. Won the league. Yeah. IG didn't exist when you in 2008.
Nah, 2012. IG came 2012.
2012.
Was there BBM in 2008?
Yeah.
BBM was about BBM. Facebook was
BBM
about.
No.
BBM was used by the adults.
Yeah, the adults. BBM didn't land till 2009.
2010, 2009. Yeah, it was right there. Hey, broadcasting, bro. Broadcast my pin.
So you man will be asking me to broadcast their pin to gal.
And you'll send it to them only.
No. Yeah, I'll send it to them only, but I'll send it to my female bestie. Add this joker, yeah. She'll add him, and then he'll think, oh yeah, the ad's kicked. Nah.
What boy used to message around? Why no one would be up
there? Give out the things, bro.
I wasn't there. Bro. I wasn't there, but I saw that certain people were doing this thing where they had first 11, bench.
Oh yeah.
On loan.
Yeah.
Squad members. Create your own categories, innit? I remember.
Squad members.
Yeah. Hey, look, no misogyny on this podcast.
Hey, listen.
No misogyny.
Back to football.
Oh man, Taylor says Arsenal have been slugging at home, but Liverpool have been much more favourable. Carvajal, ACL as well. Trent, Hala, Madrid.
Peak, man.
Boy.
Peak, man.
Carvajal, ACL. Trent,
that was a mad injury.
Talking. Boy.
That's the best time to go and do it.
Boy. Rigo's mum says, Fuad, your hoodie, Seagulls did that to your defence. So he took my joke and decided to, that's fine.
Yeah,
Abel De Vries says, Haaland hasn't scored or done anything productive since telling Arteta to be humble. Stay humble, yeah? empty.
You can't be flexing no Haaland L's, man. Haaland's got 2 titles in your head, man. Let's chill.
Treble, records, like, come on.
Haaland has the propensity to just go and crash it for no reason. Yeah.
You guys still got work to do. You still got work to do.
Don't say boogeyman because when you get me.
This is why they're running around saying stay humble to everyone. They're trying to take it.
MTV says, do you think this might be Liverpool's last season as title content challengers for a bit, considering the expiring contracts?
No.
I mean, you got to read
it depends what FSG do.
Listen, I mean, it's all when Van Dijk, Salah is aging. Van Dijk, you're always gonna have worries in it when they got to replace them guys very, very well. So it's gonna be difficult. Innit?
It'll come down to 2 things. Obviously,
they'll sign new deals though. I think
Trent will. Yeah.
I think all 3 of them will.
Yeah.
I have to look at a scenario where they don't. I think it's obviously they've had background changes. So who is making the transfers? Who's bringing those people in? Do they have the cash to bring the talent they want in? Because even this year, we don't speak. I always love in football when something happens so greatly that you don't have to speak about the conversations before.
Yeah.
The whole summer was panicking over a midfielder. What if Gravenberch doesn't start pulling up trees? We don't have the conversation we're having now. So they've had to rely on something that they've done before. Are they in a place where they can make the signings that help them go even better next year? I don't know.
Conor Bradley, stay ready.
Boy, Curtis Jones and them, man. What else we got? Malachi P says, shame about Danny Carvajal. Think his career is done. Holney not looking good. Trent, back your bag. I think you meant pack your bags. Also, Camps, that baby oil Fulham winger. I want to speak about that. It feels like any team that plays against City has loads of chances, but there's like this force field, this feeling that enables them not to capitalise on chances.
Nah, that's just Adam. That's just a normal day of Adam.
No, but it's not just him. It's not just him.
Normal day, man.
It's not just him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you play against the biggest teams, though, innit? People
shit the bed.
Start balling it. Yeah.
How many chances you missed? 3, 4?
I think 3.
Come on, man.
At least.
Then Pep started coaching him. Oh my god.
Hey, that was funny. I was like, Pep, you still doing this? 2024? I was like, come on, man.
Still doing the coaching gimmick.
Park.
If you control yourself, you can just breathe in. You can breathe it. Take a deep breath. You can find the space.
Man went from Spanish to English.
Take a deep breath.
Park Love Manager says, if Arne Slot wins the Prem in his first season, that would be nuts. Do you guys think Slot will get full credit, or will they say this is a Klopp team? Good question.
What?
If Slot won the
If
full credit,
Slot
It's not
won,
even a question.
bro,
It's all credit.
he will have a statue
Klopp
before
team,
Klopp.
like, it's easily a full credit.
That
Klopp-
is,
Klopp, you
yeah,
walked away
that
from
would be
this, bro.
incredible.
Klopp, you walked away
If
from
he
this.
wins the league straight after the Cup Leagues, that's mad.
It's mad. First season.
Transition.
First season to do that since.
What, win it in the Jose?
Yeah, Conte.
First manager since Conte.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yep. Rigo's mom says, does Fuad keep saying swashbuckling because he's a pirate? This guy's trolling.
Well, ahoy! Hey! Somalian pirates, we.
Jerk Haggis says, what would be your last meals?
What if we were on a death or
Just last meals in general, man. He didn't put any caveat.
Give me a solid pounded yam with Eforiro.
A sauteed
With salted meat. Give me some suya there too.
Puff.
Serious cold ice Nigerian Fanta. There.
Yeah.
That would be my last meal.
And like 2 litre of like.
Bro, my
mineral
stomach
water.
will be so big, I'll probably fight
Die
off
from
the
that.
injection, bro. If I'm full with pounded yam, yo, it's gonna take a while for me to die, you know. They'll be like, can't defeat this guy.
Yo.
What? You can't defeat me.
Pounded yam. What's yours?
I'd probably have a biryani. What's Said?
Hey, listen.
Oh, biryani. Don't mention biryani. Might come swing for you, bro.
It's like a
We're not even at this segment yet, yeah, but my champ of the week goes to Saeed.
No, we'll get it.
We'll get there, but my champ is Saeed. Jack Hager says, if Leah's, I don't understand this, if Leah's was female, he would look like La Serena 69. I don't know who that is.
That could be one of the worst super chats in the history of
I
super
don't know
chat
who
because
that
I actually googled it. Why? I googled it. I don't even know. That's the worst super chat in the history.
Yo, we might have
of
to put him
super
on
chats,
timeout.
bro.
Put that user on
Yeah,
timeout,
put
man.
that. Listen, check his hard drive too.
Like that.
Yeah.
Fairs,
That's-
man. Fairs.
That guy needs to be
Some
arrested.
degenerates.
Bro. Yeah.
Olu said, last time Spurs won the league, we hadn't been to space. These lot are trolling you bad. GP says, combined Spurs and Arsenal have never won Champions League.
North London.
Alex Wallowa says, shout for Cam, snap at the Villarreal manager.
Not Preed, to be fair.
Marcelino.
All right, expand on that then, mate. Man just said Marcel.
What? That's the Villarreal manager.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he?
What are you about to say? Man just said Marcelino.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cool guy.
Before we go to United, with Arteta, right, the way he plays football, you know, there was always conversations about, son of Pep, son of Pep. Who do you think he's most alike as a manager?
But we spoke about this before, though. What? That's David Moyes, mate. That's David
Why'd you
Moyes.
ask?
School of Moisey, bruh.
Why'd you ask?
Because it's not Pep.
No, it's
And I
definitely.
respect it.
man.
No, it's not Pep.
So you're saying
Are you
David
doing
Moyes?
that because of the Pirates?
Yeah. As soon as I called me a pirate, I was like, I might as well look the part now. You know what I'm saying? With a hoi hoi hoi, hey hey hey.
Hey, you look like a fisherman. Damn.
You're not serious, bruh.
Alright, cool. Let's speak on United. 0-0 draw. Johnny Evans, man of the match performance.
Go on, Evans. Oh, boy.
36 years old.
Come on.
Restoring the feeling. The whole of the United board came to the game.
Yeah.
Sat in a row next to Fergie.
Someone said this isn't a football match, this is an appraisal.
Yeah, real talks. Real talks.
Man, how did you? I saw some of your tweets during that game. You weren't moved by anything.
Yeah.
First of all, talk me through the starting lineup. I saw a tweet. I can't remember who it was, so forgive me. They said that Ten Hag must have just asked who wants to play, and these are the names that said yes.
They might be right. They might be right. But when you look at it, you know what? With me, I'm not really care about the lineup too tough because first and foremost, Maguire and Evans are probably a better partnership than Litcher and De Ligt. Let's get that right. Let's have that right. So I would say that, but it's the way that's £100 million centre halves that he spent 100 million on, that he's just dashed to the bench.
Yeah.
That's De Ligt, he signed this summer. You know what I mean? So once again, Ten Hag is abandoning his signings. 6 of the 9 subs were Ten Hag signings. 3 of them were signed this summer. Ugarte, Xerxes, and De Ligt, who he signed this summer to bolster this Manchester United team, were sitting on the bench. I think the only one that started was Mazraoui. And that's out of necessity. We ain't got anyone else to play there right now. So again, it's like pure survival mode. It's pure confusion. I've said numerous times, my biggest issues with Ten Hag it's been the recruitment and it's been his character, his charisma. And once again, you're seeing it. Now it's just looking like 3. Well, under him, it looks like 3 useless signings. Yeah. Under him, I'm not going to say going forward, but under him, it's looking like 3. He's already threw De Ligt away for a bad performance, but Bruno can get sent off 2 games in a row and start. What message does that send out?
Bro.
What message does that send out? De Ligt can have a bad, let's say 2 bad games or a bad game. Yeah, 2 bad games. And then get benched, but Bruno can get red cards in 2 games and start. And then, by the way, drop an absolute stinker. Yet again. At this point now, with Manchester United, look, I need you guys to stand behind me like Saeed and please. I need yeah. You know, at this point now, it's getting to a point where it should never be a case where you don't want to watch Manchester United, bro. It's getting to a point where when you can't watch this football club, I'm being serious now. I was literally sitting there, yeah, sometimes just on my phone, not really caring, knowing nothing's going to happen. That was probably the most nothing game I have seen from Manchester United in the whole time of me watching this club. Ten Hag is he's like, you guys watch Dragon Ball Z, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, you know, Cell. How Cell needed a bit of Vegeta, a bit of Goku, a bit of everyone, just to make who he was. Yeah. The worst traits in LVG, Moyes, Jose, and Oli, Ten Hag has every single one of them. Whereas boring as the LVG teams, whereas clueless as the Moyes teams, you know what I mean? Whereas chaotic as the Oli teams, we can't score goals. We're as boring going forward as the Jose team. Honestly. It's absolutely... You said you can do a 10K. You said you can do a 10K.
Down, man.
Honestly, Ten Hag is genuinely like a combination of all of our managers' worst traits. It's actually unbelievable how bad we are now. We're not even watchable. We have scored 5 goals in the league. And it's generally on Ineos now. Ineos have to do the right thing, honestly, bro. They have to do the right thing. So... we'll see what happens. We have to start looking at what Ineos are saying Because when you with Ineos, right, everyone gave them a pass. Everyone was like, do you know what? We'll let them slide because they're new coming in. They bottled a big decision already. It can't last any longer. What's the point of assembling the Avengers if you guys are just going to sit there and be like, well, that was good, lads. Yeah, see you guys in 2 weeks. See Ten Hag in 2 weeks. Get the job done, bro. Win, lose, draw. End it, in my opinion. But anyway, thank you, my security, for you guys being here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Thank you. I think that's how we have to do it now. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot.
Listen.
Big up Saeed, man.
United situation is crazy. Big up Saeed.
Yeah, Saeed, bro.
But we'll get when we get to Trumps, we'll speak with Saeed. But with United, you've been saying for like 2 weeks now, you think your season's done anyway. Like it's almost like the season's written off. What can be salvaged this year? Like, let's say Ten Hag was to go. Do you think with the players that you've got, there is managers capable of making you do something? Or do you think it's a complete write-off?
I mean, nothing's a write-off. Nothing's a write-off. Under Ten Hag and what we're going through now, it's a write-off. We're lifeless. We're soulless. Today was soulless, bro. Did you watch us?
Yeah.
Today was soulless. That was a struggle to watch.
Yeah.
Like, it was soulless. There was nothing about us. Like, there's nothing about Manchester United at the moment. And that's the most disappointing thing. We're not at least even, go for it. Oh, they concede loads, but they score we don't do anything well.
Yeah.
We don't build up well. We don't defend well. We can't score goals. We don't do one aspect of football well.
Do you know
how crazy that is? No matter what you think about these players, they are not as bad as their this is a horror show, bro. We've scored, only Southampton have scored less goals than us, and Southampton are going back to the Championship.
That is
5 goals in 7 games, 8 points. This is statistically the worst start in Manchester United's history in the Premier League. And do you know what it just topped? Last season under Ten Hag. Last season.
So he's
and where did we finish last season?
The
8th.
worst finish.
Worst finish. And now we're worse than our worst start ever.
But
what are we looking at now? 10th?
I want to do this. I want to do trophies.
Bruh.
I got 2.
Bro, guy's flexing. He's flexing the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Like, we get it. We had a good day at Wembley. I keep saying good day at Wembley, but chill out. You didn't win the Champions League, mate. You know what I mean? If Tuchel started flexing like that, okay, bro, chill out.
What's
How surprised will you be if he's still the manager after this international break?
Extremely, because as you just asked me, the season can still be salvaged.
Yeah.
Can you check the table?
And I think
what's the team that? Let's just say 4th.
Yeah.
What's the team that are 4th points tally right now?
Chelsea, we're on.
Chelsea and Villa are on the same points.
Yeah, we are on 14.
14. So what's that? How many points is that we're behind?
So when we get the full table up, keep talking.
Yeah, so we're on 8 points.
Yeah.
We're on 8 points down 14 points. The season can still be salvaged. Europa League if you even want to. But with the way it's going under Ten Hag, it won't be.
And that's the funny thing is, I always keep looking at your squad and I'm like, bro, you lot should be playing better. You lot should be looking better. You lot should be doing better. But the funny thing is, it's all his guys as well. So the fact that he can't get a tune out of them, it's just makes
this is what I'm saying. But the thing is,
to me.
do you know what the funniest thing about it, Fuad, is? Yeah, the way you know when you say his guys, like for example, if you say Ange, his guys, we know who he signed, Matters and all that. But those are his signings.
Yeah,
these are genuinely
his guys. As in his dogs.
Mazraoui is his
dog.
Onana,
his
Licha.
boy.
Bro, Licha's meant to be the one who was like,
the lynch.
You're the heart.
Yeah.
You are Ten Hag on the pitch. Get the hell to the bench, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Get the hell to the bench. Like, honestly, when I'm just looking at it, like, if your own guys, who are you meant to be your fighters, your warriors, you're getting nothing out of them, how are you going to get anything out of Rashford? How are you going to get anything out of Garnacho? How are you going to get anything out of Kobe? How are you going to do that? You can't even get things out of guys that devote their career to you.
Yeah.
This is
insane, bro.
This is
insane.
It makes no
and
sense.
this is why for me it's scary for United, because there's that part where it's first and foremost it's you can get nothing out of your guys. Then it's like United's hero ball element has disappeared. Bruno's not saving anyone anymore. We haven't seen it from Rashford for 2 seasons now. Then after that, now the whole youth And like,
I was gonna say,
we've got something to back.
the final
that
one.
is the one that's disappearing now. People are turning their heads on Garnacho already. People are turning on Kobe already. So it's like 3 strikes, you're out, bro.
But did you not see Dango was included in the squad last week?
You see, it's like that's
the new one.
Next one is what's it? Share Lacey. We're gonna have to bring him in because it's like we're clutching at straws here, bro. It's a precarious situation. And listen,
just end it. I just don't get it.
Why?
If you're in a position, wherever you are, if you're in a position where you're 1 game away, you're 2 games away from keeping your job, like that's unrealistic. That's not gonna happen. That's unsustainable. The club the fans are gonna be unhappy for the rest of the season, bro.
Yeah.
The situation is not gonna just magically improve. End this nonsense, bro. It's as simple as that. Like, as I said, the season is still savable. I don't rate many of these players. I don't think we have an amazing squad, but 14th, 5 goals. Let's not take the piss here.
Unacceptable, bro.
It's unacceptable. Boy, listen, you mentioned who's 4th. Chelsea are 4th. Drew against Forest today. 1-1 draw. I think the big takeaway is that's a game that I reckon we lose this time last year. In terms of Maresca, the losses I recall are City, who obviously were saying they're going to win the league, and Soviet, who we had already beaten the first leg. Away from that, I can't really fault what's going on. I know people are going to say, "Oh, it was 10 men on what this and Forest." No, I would have hoped, especially after.
You're going to be a serious top 4 team.
No, 100%. That's the difference. But again, compared to where we were last season, we lose this game. Like I don't against
Anfield next. You wanted to pick up maximum points in a game like this.
The issue, 100%. It's not one. It's a game that you kind of go like, damn, we should have got something from that. But I can't be too mad at it. The issue with the Anfield game is that there's no Cucurella, there's no Fofana, who I don't think has been great anyway.
Why? Where are them two?
They're suspended.
Oh,
they're suspended. But Liverpool is the big test now.
You got Sancho though, so that's good.
What? This guy's nasty. What? No, Liverpool will be a big test. Liverpool will be a big test because we spoke about the defence. We spoke about them going forward. We spoke about our Chelsea's defence numerous times and how it's very leaky. Those are the games where I get to see how far this Chelsea team's really come. I can see it in moments where the levels definitely increase, but let's see what the difference is. What I'd also say as well is with Enzo Maresca's start, I am moved because when I was watching in pre-season, I said this is going to be a shit show. I was spooked out.
Yeah.
Because but he's fair play to him. He's tweaked what he was doing. He's realised that the possession thing with this sort of players, the level's not there. Sometimes you've got to go long. Sometimes you've got to switch it up. But that Liverpool game's a big game. What can you do from there? And also as well, I'm going to be honest. Anyone that watched Maresca last year, Leicester was smooth sailing until it got to about December and they got to sticky points. So now that we've got better players and like you said, a busy part of the season, I'm interested to see how he mitigates that. But man, I'm moved, man. We play good football. Nani's back in the goals. Like when I enjoy watching.
He's asking last week, where is he in it?
You know how you were saying that.
Did I say that? I'll be saying so much I don't remember sometimes, bro.
You see,
not even no reason, bro.
You see how you were saying that you don't enjoy watching United play football?
Yeah.
I actually love watching Chelsea play football.
Aww.
I actually love it.
I love it. I'm glad to hear that again,
I love
man.
it. I'm back.
You suffered for a couple
back,
years,
bro.
Yeah?
No, hold on. No, Chelsea win trophies, mate. Yeah.
No, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
The standards drop.
We're getting there.
Let them celebrate winning good football. Come on, he's getting in the mud with us, mate. Don't worry.
Enjoying the game.
We have to build back. We have to build back.
Okay.
Like you're watching, you're thinking to yourself, okay, like you're seeing patterns of play, you're seeing players move forward. Like Nani's performance, okay, it's taken him ages to score a goal, but bro, that guy is devastating on the flank.
He was your best player today, though.
That's what I'm saying. He's devastating on the flanks, and then the goal eventually comes. So, yeah, like
What do you think about Cole Palmer's assist?
He's gonna say it's not a real assist. He's gonna say it's not a real assist.
Here
comes the assist investigator.
AI. You think what are you saying? Assist. You think it's a good assist?
Do I think it's a good assist?
Do you think it's a good assist, bro?
It's an assist.
But do you think it's a good one? Is it a proper assist? Is it a proper assist? Is it a key pass?
Yeah, it's a key pass. It's a pass before an action.
It's not really a key pass. Nani had to make it all. Had to do everything. It's not really. It was a sideways pass.
No, but it's not rugby. It didn't go sideways. It went forward.
Hey, bro, you Chelsea boys are racking up some fake stats. You know, I'm watching it, bro. I'm watching it.
You're a hater.
Bro, nah. So listen, no assist today for Palmer. 1 assist for Sancho. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's Noni's own. That's he made that goal. It's not an assist. That's not even a key. Is that a keep? Does that go under?
If Palmer's action doesn't happen, does he get the goal?
Does that go under big chance created?
Wait,
hold on. Would that be a big chance created?
Ask the question.
Hold
Ask a very specific
yeah.
question.
No, it wouldn't.
If Palmer's action doesn't happen, does the goal happen?
But that doesn't make sense because everyone's action.
Assisting,
okay, the guy that ran.
Assisting can be anything. If you're drinking this bottle of water and I tip it for you,
whoa,
I am assisting you drink.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm
just saying.
Don't be tipping water.
No, but hold on. Everybody's action matters. Everybody's action matters. The guy that overlapped, the guy that took this defender away, this
You could but the level of assisting can range.
No, but assists need to be altered. They need to be altered.
If I even
depending on the
support
assist.
you straighten yourself, I've assisted you.
What? No.
Let me ask you this: Are you saying that there should be a separate thing for pure assists?
Assists need to be really analysed properly.
Pure assists.
You know what? It's FPL. FPL has just ruined this whole measurement.
This was happening before FPL.
Nah.
I don't even rate that.
Opta.
This was happening
Ever since Opta came about in 2010 or whatever it was, ruined the game, bro.
This was happening.
Ruined the game. No, it wasn't. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to look back at so many people's assists.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
I'm seeing so much fake stuff.
Balotelli's only assist for Manchester City.
That was an assist. Of course, that was an assist. Aguero scored within 2 touches.
But that was
in the box.
Okay.
He passed it to. Hold on.
Everything you complain about.
He passed it to him in the box.
No, I agree.
He passed it to him in the box.
Yeah.
One touch. Boom.
I'm saying
Apply the same for all.
Yeah.
No.
Apply the same for all.
How? What are you talking about?
So how many touches did he?
Noni took like 7 touches.
No, I'm talking about Aguero.
I'm talking about the Sancho assist.
The
Sancho assist.
Nico Jackson when he ran the length of the pitch.
Come on, what? 3 touches.
When he ran the length of the pitch.
You're burning.
He ran the length of the pitch.
Guy.
Assists need
reviewing.
Does
a tapping count as a goal?
Of course. A goal is a bigger action than an assist.
No, but I'm saying
a goal is a final product. An assist is a pre-product. And a goal is a final.
I'm talking about like a tapping when the ball's already going and you just tap in. Is that your goal?
Oh, duh. The ball didn't go in. The ball didn't cross the net.
Okay,
you dumbass.
wait, no,
the ball didn't cross the line. You goofy. You're goofy as hell.
He knows as hell.
Bro, what are you talking about?
We have to start having different.
Yeah, you didn't.
We have to have
the
different.
ball didn't cross the line. And a goal is when the ball crosses the line.
An assist is when you pass the ball.
Assists have a lot of grey area to it. It's not definitive.
But that's what I'm saying.
No, but it's You're trying to make it definitive.
Stop.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
trying
are.
to. Bro, you lot are trying to make it definitive. You're trying to say any action before a goal is an assist.
Well, if you contribute to the goal.
That's
That's a contribution
No,
towards the goal, bro.
That's nonsense.
That's
nonsense.
What you're saying is that they need to change the definition of assist. If that's what you're saying, that's fair.
Yes.
But assist right now is the action.
Yeah. I know that's what I'm saying. They need to change it.
But as of right now, the action before a goal is scored is an assist.
That's why.
Even if
only if it's in the opposition half, by the way.
Exactly. No, actually, no. Goalkeepers get assists for long balls, so it's not.
You're right.
That's why I say.
When Company scored his screamer, the person that passed the ball to him just like that before he scored.
How outrageous! This is ridiculous. See, this is the thing. You see me. This is why. From now on, I say in my books. In my books.
Yeah, your books are nasty.
1 assist for Sancho. Cole Palmer, no assist today.
Yeah, this
in
work.
my books.
This is work, man.
That's what I'm saying. In my books, because it's getting ridiculous.
How many assists did you get when we kicked the ball?
Bro, I didn't even know if I got an assist. We scored 1 goal by 2 minutes.
Hey, tell my man send me my goal as well, bro. Bro, I scored the best goal of the day. Hey, listen, when I drop this,
T says Cams is right. All assists aren't created equally.
So what, you guys think Busquets assist for Messi in the semi-final of the Champions League is an assist?
Ankara Messi.
Yeah, that's an assist.
Who passed it to him?
Busquets. Oh, not Ankara Messi. No, for the semi-final.
Ankara Messi.
For the semi-final against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And Busquets took the free kick and just gave it to him. And Messi ran. No, he just stopped the ball and Messi ran. and Busquets got given an assist. That's an assist for you.
Give a pass
And remember remember that one when Tom Carroll passed it to Gareth Bell and he banged it top bins.
Give the assist.
See why these guys? That's why I hate these guys.
Yep.
I am against.
Back to
I don't
first
want to
question.
discredit
Does that
nobody.
happen?
Huh?
Does it happen without the action?
Here's the thing.
This is nonsense.
Do
though.
you
This is
remember?
nonsense.
Wait,
This is
because he's
nonsense.
trying to talk about assists. Do you remember a year or two ago, people were starting recording pre-assists?
Yeah, exactly.
It's nonsense.
He had the impact before the
Yeah.
pass of the assist. It's like, bro, just if a man plays a part in the goal, give him his dues. That's what I'm saying.
I disagree.
That's what I'm saying.
This T super chat sums it up perfectly. All assists aren't created equally because the thread of a needle pass is completely different to that. Just a little pass.
So then I really hope people don't be seeing assist as a measure of how creative a player is.
No, but this
Because a lot of you lot do. A lot of you lot. But I know a lot of the people in the chat.
So on our old iteration of the show, we went to war. We went to war with people saying using assists as a measure of creativity.
No.
Because we were saying that there's
Absolutely
creativity that you don't even see in the game that doesn't count as assists. The diagonal pass and whatnot, that's creativity. Just because you managed to offload a pass isn't always a measure of creativity because, again, the assist might just be like a little thing, but that's neither here or there.
That's what I'm saying.
The definition of an assist is...
But then that means that's what I'm saying because anyway, this is what I'm saying. You are saying all assists.
Go around in houses.
Yeah, but I hear it. But this is the thing though. But people be hyping like, oh, this person has that many assists, but 5 of them are sideways
Who is
passes.
it that you're sending for? That's
no
what I
one.
wanna
Bare
know.
people.
Sancho.
No, it's not.
Bro,
No,
Sancho.
it's not Sancho.
He's sending for Sancho,
It's not
bro.
Sancho, bro. I've been on this for time, bro. Even last season. I'm just
I
saying.
know. You've been on the assist thing.
Yeah, man. Assists.
This season, you're trying to drive it up a little more just because Sancho.
Nah. To hype a player, assists should be capped depending on the assist. Anyway, let's move on.
So you're saying there needs to be a review panel first?
I will review every assist that I see when people say it.
AGMO.
Yeah.
AGMO, bro.
And there's a super chat here. It's to you. It's Masoom. It's during the United segment. Yes. Masoom said, Cam, get that chin up of yours up. Both of them. Why did he send him?
Nah, he's not my line. I said that to Hazel last week.
Man. Should we go champs and duds? Is there anything else we need to discuss? Champions League football?
Listen, all I'm going to say, people, is I hope you lot are seeing Lewandowski's form since he met me.
36. Hat-tricks.
Ooh. Ever since I met him, he's gone on fire again. He told me he's going to score 40.
I'm gonna.
I told him I want 40.
Review everyone who Cam's met in the past 12 months. Follow me on IG.
Yeah, go check.
No, your next YouTube video.
Who Cam has met in the past 12 months and how their form has
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, go check. Dallo, I met him before that, and he won Player of the Year.
I can't lie.
And we won a cup.
That one's a certain.
No, hold on. When I met Dallo, his form improved. He got himself in the team. Jorginho, I met Jorginho. Look at his form. Kai Havertz. Look at his form.
Man, I'm trying to.
Yeah. When you link me, your form will go up. Lewandowski, now look at him. Top strike, 12 and 11. He was never running around with over a goal a game record last season. Don't play, man. I revitalized careers.
Hey.
I revised careers.
How's Rudy doing at Plymouth?
Great. He's doing well. Damn it! The Plymouth fans are saying, yeah, it's getting better now. I think it's 3 wins on a trot.
Getting better now.
I need to get Cams out of here, man.
Yeah, no, it's getting better now. He beat Sunderland, didn't he?
Wazza, man, come on. Who else? Rudiger, watch him from now on.
No, but Rudiger wasn't doing bad.
I said watch him from now.
Rudiger, if he falls off,
Rudiger's not gonna fall off.
hey, I hope not. I love Rudy.
We'll see.
Boy.
But if
You know they tried to spin the block on you know. Rudiger. They were saying that you used to hate Rudiger.
Me?
Yeah, people were trying to run with this narrative that you didn't rate Rudiger.
Nah.
But it was that you didn't rate him. It was just that you were like, remember when he was at Chelsea and he had a bad period. They were like, he's better than that. That's the.
I don't even remember.
That people tried to spin the block.
Cam's
Like,
had
why
agendas
people
against
doing
everyone, bro.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Listen, man.
Cam's has been for and against, I think, every player. One or another.
I don't remember
Listen,
that,
man,
boy.
to summarize this episode, Arsenal doing their thing, Manchester City doing their thing, Liverpool doing their thing, Spurs hold that,
Wait, doing our thing.
doing your thing, United doing their thing.
United doing their thing as well. That's what we
With
do.
what?
Drop points, be useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, Chelsea doing their thing. A lot of people are saying speak on Mbappe, Dad.
Hey.
It's calling them
Do you
out.
know what? I can't lie. I've been waiting for
Hey.
the Classico.
Hey,
I've only been waiting for the
I've been
Classico.
waiting for something else.
I've been
What are you
waiting
waiting
We
for?
gonna announce it soon.
And we're going to talk on it there. Watch your space. That is the perfect place to talk in. Yeah. Discuss soon.
Yeah.
It's true. Champs and duds. What are we saying?
My champ's going to Saeed, man.
Yeah.
Saeed is one of the
Saeed.
best YouTubes out there, man. Saeed has his camera set up here. I said it. It's like he's cut. You know that WWE promos, like when it's like they're in the change
Backstage.
room and they're backstage before they go on. Saeed is my champ of the week. And man said, how does the food taste?
And then 20 seconds later,
biryani.
why don't you eat biryani, bro?
Biryani.
You're not serious, bro.
That was
I said the money accent makes everything like 10 times
Saeed
funnier as
is
well.
beefing the club. He's beefing his teammates.
Yeah.
He's beefing
Other internet
YouTubers.
personalities.
Yeah, Saeed gets
Yeah,
champ of the week.
Duds, I think Tottenham Hotspurs bottling a 2-0 lead.
I've got
without
I've got
shadow
one
of
bet on
doubt.
that. Someone that you had an agenda on for a long time. Leeds goalkeeper.
Elan Millier.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Dud of the week.
I saw that duddery.
Dud of the week.
I
I also have a dud for Calvin Phillips as well.
Let us know your champs and duds in the comments
Calvin
as well.
Phillips.
Yep.
What happened?
He went. Obviously, he was on loan at West Ham. Ipswich played against West Ham, and literally, it's like anytime the West Ham players looked up and saw it was him. Bucket. Bro, they all violate. Bro, he was dribbling. Yeah, he looked up. He said, "Oh, it's you." Bro, they were violating him.
It's
They
got to
were
be.
violating.
It's got to be. Did you guys watch Leeds v South Sunderland? Anyone watch it now?
Yeah, the
It's on
keeper,
Sky
yeah.
Sports,
Yeah.
Meslier.
Yeah, that's what you
Meslier.
said.
Oh, you said it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You'll struggle to ever see a goalkeeper mistake like that.
Yeah. Champ. Speaking
Wow.
of champs, though, I got a goalkeeper champ.
Who?
Your former goalkeeper
Hey, there's one that saved 3 pence.
Casanigo, yeah.
Is that
for
in,
Girona.
Oh,
Scored, saved 3 pence.
in one match?
Yep.
Insane.
Yeah.
3 saves in one match. That's crazy.
Got a champ for Kovacic as well.
Yeah.
Brace. London buses.
Go,
when he scores.
to be fair, thingy's misses. Adama Traore, I've got to put you in the duds.
The dud?
For this week. I'm sorry. Those misses, come on, that's too much,
I don't know
man.
if this one's a champ, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was a champ.
It is a
but
champ.
Pogba having his sentence reduced from 4 years to 18 months.
It's a champ.
Well, he's
You know
still
what I
back.
mean?
But,
March.
Yeah,
We're going to
true.
see Pogba again.
Serve time.
Yeah, but where's he going to be? Is he going to be at
Well,
Juve?
Juve are saying
back
they
at Juve.
ain't renewing. Juve are saying they
But
don't
he's at
want him
Juve
back.
for the rest of the season.
Sounds like
Well,
a Chelsea
Juve said they're
signing.
terminating him.
If they're terminating, no, it sounds.
Sounds like a Chelsea type
Sounds like
signing. Seems like you lot seem like Todd Bowley seems like he'll be in for
He's
Pogba.
he's over the age.
I don't know. PSG, bro.
Nah, I think he's going to go to a team, get fit,
PSG.
and then try and get a remontada back like in that 2 years.
I think.
I don't think Pogba is going to go directly to like a big
Saudi.
European
I
team
don't
right
think
now.
go directly to Saudi.
He needs to go
but-
to like the MLS, get fit, get.
I
Yeah,
reckon
man.
he does one of those moves, he's never coming back.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon that's the write-off.
What would you do if you were him?
I'm PSG. I go back to
I mean, if
France.
they want him.
That's exactly.
I tell him, look, I'm willing to be the senior statements, João Neves and all them lot. Let me coach Doué. Let me coach Zaire Emery. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for a senior statesman's role. That's what I would look at.
Let me not lie. If Pogba can rest. Can you give me one day?
Yeah.
I'm not asking for a
On
lot.
his day, on his day, on his day.
Honestly, if he could restore the feeling a little bit, that would be sick.
Le Havre, go back.
Where are they?
They're
Are they
in
in Liga?
Yeah.
Nah, they
Go
don't
rebuild
know
that,
him
you
like
know
that.
what I
They don't
mean?
know him like that.
I've
That's
got
like
another-
Messi trying to go to old boys. Well, they don't know you like
I've
that.
got a
bro.
champ for Andy Carroll
They
as
don't
well.
know you like that, huh?
I've got a champ for Andy Carroll as well.
Andy
I don't know.
Carroll?
Yeah, he went to. Is it,
Yeah, he's in a 4th division now.
Yeah, so he's got 3 and 2 for them. He's just banging goals for fun out there, bro. He just did his thing. He's not even getting paid money. He's just like, listen. I just need help.
You see Gazaniga saving 3 penalties. Did the same player take all 3 penalties?
I don't
No, it's
think
different
so,
players,
yeah.
I think.
I was gonna say that brother needs to be a dad. What the
The
hell?
same player to all 3, he'll get smoked.
Cuz.
He'll get smoked.
So,
But
yeah.
yeah, man, duds to all you Spurs fans that were
Boy.
talking loud, and now you're all crying, bro. I just saw in your Insta comments, Abby swearing in your Insta comments.
Swear.
Yeah?
Oh, sorry.
Man laughed like Remo. You know?
Poor Abby, man. Leave her alone, man. I'm gonna try to bully her tomorrow as well, man.
Like we said, Hug a Spud campaign is back again. Listen, International Week, we will figure out what we'll be doing. But listen, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Algorithm. Follow Fuad's YouTube. Follow Inside Scoop.
Right, match
follow the
reaction
personal
out now.
stuff.
Go check that.
We have
YouTube
a lot
stuff.
of stuff bubbling in the works. What?
What did you say?
I don't even know what he said. I don't even know what this man said. But listen, like, share, subscribe. Oh, De Gea saved 2 pence apparently.
Is it?
Throw him a
He should have done that.
Go on and give him a
He should have done that against Villarreal. I'm not giving him champ. He should have done it against Villarreal in the Europa League final. Man let 11 pens in and then missed his. Yo, don't have to get me.
Nah, De Gea's too
Yeah,
funny,
you should
man.
have done that in the Villarreal when it mattered, mate.
Listen, like, share, subscribe. We'll be back soon. Adios.